So let us start the class with the topic popular participation from electoral politics from your political. So by the time, let us have a quick overview of the things which we have already discussed. We have already discussed about the rest of the chapters, like we have discussed about an example of Haryana. After that we discussed about constituencies. We also discussed about reserved constituencies, voter list, which are also known as electoral rolls. After that, we have discussed about the nomination process, nomination form of the candidate who contests the election. After that, we also completed election campaigning. Polling and counting of vote is also completed. Yesterday we have completed the role of Election Commission Act is independency. So now today we are going to start the new topic, that is popular participation from the same chapter. For that I am calling one of you to read.
Popular participation. Another way to check the quality of the election process is to see whether people participate in it with enthusiasm. If the election process is not free or fair, people will not continue to participate in the exercise. Now, read these charts and draw some conclusions about participation in India. First, people's participation in election is usually measured by voter turnout figures. Turnout indicates the percent of eligible voters who actually cast their vote. Over the last 50 years, the turnout in Europe and North America has declined. In India, the turnout has either remained stable or actually gone up. Second, in India, the poor, illiterate and underprivileged people vote in larger proportion as compared to the rich and privileged sections. This is in contrast to Western democracies. For example, in the United States of America, poor people, African Americans and Hispanics vote much less than the rich and the white people. Fourth, the interest of voters in election-related activities has been increasing over the years. During the 2004 elections, more than one-third voters took part in a campaign-related activities. More than half of the people identified themselves as being close to one or the other political party. 1 out of every 7 voters is a member of a political party.
Thank you. Now let us discuss about the participation of the voters. Like we have seen the when many rounds of elections, we have seen the different phases of election. Now it is about us, popular participation. Do we actually participate in such democratic events like election? Is it right or not? Let us discuss. It is all about all of us, like all Indians, not only us. So for seeing the quality of the people or for seeing the quality of election process, the only parameter is whether people participate enthusiastically or not. Enthusiastically means with excitement and with full of their activeness in that. So now we have seen in this chapter, or you can see in this chapter, this chart is given, this graph, bar graph is there. You can see that it is compared with the with UK and India. So if you will see UK, the participation of the voters is declining. It is from 1991 to 2005. It may vary. Now, if you will see the participation growth of India, whether it is constant or it is increasing, like ज़्यादातर बार तो वो क्या हो रही है, constantly चल रही है. So there are some points to discuss. Let us discuss the points. First is the people's participation in election is usually measured by voters turnout. Turnout means the actual number of voters who are eligible and who cast their vote. मतलब कि जितने eligible है उसमें से कितने % वोट एक्चुअल में डालते हैं. That is turnout. So if you will see the 50 years record or the past records, you will see that the constant rate is going on or it is increasing day by day. And if you will compare with the Western countries or North American countries or any other countries, you will see that their rate is declining. but India is growing. If you will see the turnout rate of India, it is growing or it is constant. Second point, if you will see the voters, like who or which people vote, so you will see that in India poor, illiterate and underprivileged people vote more than the people who are literate and those who live in metro cities. And if you will compare them with the western countries, you will see उसका पूरा वाइस वर्सा केस है. कैसे? In the USA, poor people, African Americans और Hispanic is a kind of you can say breed. जैसे कि African है, American है, Indian है, वैसे Hispanics भी. तो you will see there that this kind of people cast their vote in less number as compared to the US people and the people who are rich. So ultimately इंडिया में क्या होता है, अलग ही सिनेरियो होता है. हमारे यहाँ पर इलिटरेट, अंडर प्रिविलेज्ड और पुअर पीपल ज़्यादा वोट देते हैं एंड वेस्टर्न कंट्रीज में रिच पीपल एंड दोज हु आर एजुकेटेड दे कास्ट देयर वोट इन मोर नंबर. हमारे यहाँ पर उल्टा सीन होता है. दोज हु आर मोर एजुकेटेड दे थिंक दैट दिस प्रोसेस इज सो हेक्टिक एंड व्हाई टू गो एंड कास्ट द वोट. क्या मतलब, एक वोट नहीं देंगे तो क्या हो जाए? दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंकिंग इज इन आवर माइंड. सो दिस शुड नॉट हैपन. Democracy is all about people, it is all about public, so we should participate in such events. That is why election commission, they do the campaigning that cast your vote to any party, give your vote to any party, but at least go to the polling booth and use your right of voting.
सर ऐसा कोई है जो सिर्फ एक वोट से हार गया हो?
धार हमारे यही का एग्जाम्पल है. धार कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी इज देयर एंड धार डिस्ट्रिक्ट भी है, उसमें धार कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी जो है, आई थिंक नीना वर्मा वाज देयर, शी वाज फ्रॉम बीजेपी. शी वॉन बाय 1 vote and that also by recounting again and again. काउंटिंग occurred for many more times. like एक बार काउंटिंग नहीं हुई थी क्योंकि 1-2 वोट का डिफरेंस होता है तो फिर बार बार करनी पड़ती है. एंड बार बार करने के बाद भी 3-4 बार के राउंड के बाद फाइनली डिक्लेयर दैट शी हैज वॉन बाय 1 vote.
जिसने लास्ट वोट दिया वो तुम लोग पैसे दे रहे हो?
पहले थोड़ी पता था कि एक वोट का आंसर आएगा, वो तो रिजल्ट के बाद समझ में आता है कि इतना क्लोज फाइट था. हिस्पैनिक्स आर बेसिकली लाइक जैसे अलग अलग कंट्रीज के लोगों को अलग अलग नाम से होता है. जैसे लाइक वी आर इंडिया, वी बिलोंग टू इंडिया, सो वी आर इंडियन. लाइक अफ्रीका से अफ्रीकन. वैसे हिस्पैनिक्स जो है वो 2 कंट्रीज का कुछ उनका कॉम्बिनेशन हो सकता है. यू कैन बिलोंग लाइक मदर फ्रॉम अनदर कंट्री एंड फादर फ्रॉम अनदर कंट्री. और जो यूएस में रहते हैं दे आर हिस्पैनिक. ऐसा रेयरेस्ट ऑफ द रेयर में होता है, पर अगर ऐसा होता है तो या तो वो या तो चीट वाला या फिर री इलेक्शन होने के चांसेस भी होते हैं. इट डिपेंड्स.
तो सर जिनमें इलेक्शन मतलब वोट दे दिया उनका आदमी तो लेगा ना तो
वापस क्यों वोट? री इलेक्शन इन द सेंस उसी समय री इलेक्शन नहीं होगा, कुछ समय बाद होगा. ओके. एंड जो लोग बोल रहे थे इंक मिट जाती है रिमूवर से, दैट इंक इफ यू आर यूजिंग एनी रिमूवर एट द सेम टाइम व्हेन इट इज अप्लाइड, उसी समय अगर कर ली देन इट विल बी रिमूव्ड. बट वंस इट विल बी ड्राइड फिर वो नहीं मिटेगी. एंड इफ यू आर रिमूविंग उसके कुछ न कुछ तो ऐसे मार्क्स दिख ही जाते हैं. जब वो वापस उसकी वो लाइक इंडेक्स फिंगर पे वो देखेगा तो particular officer will understand that this is like they are casting their vote again. इतना क्लीन एंड क्लियर नहीं हो जाता कि समझ ही ना. That is why nail paint का भी सिस्टम रहता है, तो वो यहाँ स्किन पे भी थोड़ा सा लगाते हैं. ओके.
पर सर हमेशा इंडेक्स फिंगर पे क्यों करते हैं? इधर अंगूठे पे क्यों नहीं कर सकते आप?
इंडेक्स फिंगर इज लाइक वी यूज सबसे ज्यादा जो हमारी यूज होती है वो आई थिंक इंडेक्स फिंगर है.
हां लेफ्ट हैंड.
इट मे बी पॉसिबल कि हम राइट हैंड का यूज खाने में ज्यादा दोज हु आर राइट.
सर अगर किसी का राइट
ज्यादातर जो यूज होता है वो राइट हैंड का ही होता है. एंड इट मे बी पॉसिबल यू कैन यूज योर राइट हैंड फॉर ईटिंग एंड ऑल, तो वो इंक थोड़े आपके लिए हार्मफुल हो सकते हैं. उनके लिए कुछ अलग से प्रोविजन रखते होंगे. नाउ इफ दे डोंट if they don't have hand, of course they will not be able to cast their vote also. कोई साथ में support करने के लिए जाएगा.
सर उनके हाथ में आता होते हुए आता था.
एक वो कहने गई like marks of merit. They are like a rarest of the rare things you are asking about. Okay, fine. 4 point.
तो सामने से निकाला तो देखिए.
Why? The interest of voters in election. The interest of voters in election-related activities has been increased. Now, as we see the past performance or as we see the past figure or data, you will notice that the rate of voting is increasing day by day because we are educated and we understand the power of voting. Like I have given one example, and you also know, you have also heard of somewhere that even some person vote like win by only one vote. So you can see the value of one vote. So यहाँ पर भी ये सब एक वोट भी मैटर करता है. Now during 2004 election, more than 1/3 voters took part in campaign related. They took part in campaign related activities also, like more than 1/3 people. If you see the data of 2004 election, more than half of the people identified themselves as close to another political party. Like some of them, they said that we are member of the political party or we are close to the members who are contesting the election. That is why they took part in campaigning activities also. 1 out of 7 voters is a member. Like 1 out of 7 voter is somehow connected to any political party. That is why they took part in that particular kind of campaigning activities. Okay, the next one. So see here you can see the graph also. It is given here on the page number 71. Election year 1996 से लगा के 2004 तक का है. 1996, 98, 99 and then 2004. You can see the percentage is increasing. And here, if you will see the voters turnout in India and USA, यहाँ पर आपको comparison दिखेगा. They have bifurcated the votes on the basis of community, or you can say on the basis of category, caste category. Like upper caste के 56% votes, OBCs 58%, SC 60%, ST 61%. And here if you see the rate of USA, it is declining, it is decreasing day by day. Like यहाँ पर white लोगों ने ज़्यादा वोट किए than black than Hispanics. Like as we have already discussed, जो दूसरे breed के लोग हैं वो क्या करते हैं, कम वोट डालते हैं वहाँ पर. But in our country, we all cast our votes equally. Like ज़्यादा difference नहीं होता, same. Okay, third point. Common people in India attach a lot of importance to elections. They feel that through election they can bring pressure. Like हमको हमारे वोट्स के लिए, we Indians know the value of our vote. That is why to pressurize the political parties or to so that we can our demands can be fulfilled. हम अपनी demands को देखते हुए, अपनी requirement को देखते हुए क्या करते हैं, political parties पे pressure करने के लिए, डालने के लिए क्या करते हैं, we use our vote, and it is a right thing, because if you want your wishes to be fulfilled by any political party, you can use the power of your vote. And a single vote also matters in the democracy. Okay, the next point, acceptance of election outcome. एक बार रिजल्ट डिक्लेयर हो गया, like we have seen the current example of US, वहाँ पर इलेक्शन का डिक्लेयर हो चुका था that who is winning. Then also the candidate, another candidate was not ready to accept the result कि no, ये कुछ न कुछ गड़बड़ हुई है, और and many things were happening like violence वगैरह भी हुई थी. So let us discuss acceptance of election outcome. यहाँ से किसका हो गया?
Acceptance of election outcome. One final test of the free usually accepted as people's verdict by the defeated party.
Thank you. Okay. So now, once the result is declared, what happened? The final test of free and fairness of election has in its outcome itself. No doubt, फाइनल उसका फ्री या फेयर इलेक्शन कितना है वो उसके आउटकम से थोड़ा बहुत हमको समझ में आने लग जाता है. अगर एबनॉर्मली वोट्स कहीं जा रहे हैं या फिर ऐसा लग रहा है कि इतने लोग तो हमारी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में इस पर्टिकुलर पार्टी को सपोर्ट कर ही नहीं सकते और फिर भी उधर लाइक 90% वोट्स कहीं जा रहे हैं या फिर ऐसा कुछ भी आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स जा रहा है कुछ भी, तो यू कैन थिंक दैट देयर मे बी एनी माल प्रैक्टिस और देयर मे बी एनी you can say results are not so free and fair. So ultimately ऐसी सिचुएशन जब आती है जनरली तो क्या होता है, जो रूलिंग पार्टी होती है that the ruling party does not lose the election in such situation, and in this situation the losing party does not accept the result, and in that particular thing what happened, this disagreement occurs. But usually in India it is a very good thing that we are so accepting, people are so accepting that they accept the result so easily because they have belief in the process of election. Now the outcome of Indian elections speaks for itself. अब हमारे आगे कुछ जो इलेक्शन है वो ये शो करते हैं कि इतनी ज्यादा गड़बड़ी नहीं होती and we have free and fair elections. Like the ruling parties routinely, like generally when the free and fairness of election is not there, then what happens? Ruling party generally wins the election and it wins again and again. But usually in India what happens? Ruling party routinely lose the election. मतलब अभी जो रूलिंग पार्टी अगले में हार रही फिर आ रही, इट मीन्स कि वो इतनी गड़बड़ नहीं है. बोथ एट स्टेट एज वेल एज नेशनल लेवल पे अभी तो चल रहा है. लेट अस सी कितना उसमें फ्री एंड फेयर होता है. In fact, in every 2 out of 3 election held in last 15 years, the ruling party lost. मतलब हर 2 या 3 चुनाव में if you see the past governments, you will see after 2 or 3 session, 2 or 3 tenure of the elections, क्या हो रहा है? Government change होती जाती है. अभी का नहीं कहा जा सकता. In the US, an incumbent or sitting elected representative rarely loses an election. अब US की बात करें तो वहाँ पर क्या होता है, जो ऑलरेडी रिप्रेजेंटेटिव होता है वहाँ का वो बहुत रेयरली हारता है. जनरली उसी के कंटिन्यू जीतना चलता रहता है. इन इंडिया ऑल्सो देयर आर सम कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसीज वेयर पीपल लाइक सम मिनिस्टर्स दे डोंट लूज द इलेक्शन. जनरली वो जीतते ही चले जाते हैं. There are many constituencies. It may be because of their popularity also. That is not the thing कि वहाँ पर कुछ गड़बड़ हुई वोटिंग. There are many constituencies. Okay. In India अब इंडिया की बात करें यूएस के कंपैरिजन में तो about half of the ministers lose the election sometime. अभी हमारा स्टेट असेंबली का हुआ था, उसमें भी जो लास्ट गवर्नमेंट थी उसके आधे से ज्यादा मिनिस्टर्स हार गए. इट मींस कि फ्री एंड फेयर इलेक्शन होते हैं एंड पीपल, जो लोगों की सोच बदलती है, लोग क्या करते हैं अपनी चॉइसेस चेंज करते हैं.
सर अभी ऐसे इलेक्शन लिए तो जो पार्टीज के मेंबर्स हैं वो छोड़ के भागते हैं. अगर तो पार्टी में चेंज कर ली तो क्या होगा?
पार्डन फिर से रिपीट कर.
इलेक्शन चल रहे हो, इलेक्शन में जो मतलब वो खड़ा है कैंडिडेट उसे पार्टी चेंज कर ली.
उस समय जब तक रिजल्ट नहीं आया था तब तक, और अगर वो पार्टी की तरफ से और इलेक्शन कमीशन के थ्रू अप्रूवल मिल गया कि यही कैंडिडेट है इस पार्टी, तो जब तक अब इलेक्शन नहीं हो जाते तब तक वो छोड़ नहीं सकते. कैंडिडेट
सबने वोट कर दिया उसकी डेथ हो जाए
तो फिर से इलेक्शन हो. अगर वो जीत जाता है तो, अगर सबने वोटिंग कर दी है एंड कोई और जीता है तो फिर तो जीत गया, नो डाउट. पर अगर जो जिसकी विनिंग सीट हुई, मतलब जो जीता है सक्सेसफुल हुआ, वही उसकी डेथ हो गई तो री इलेक्शन हो. री इलेक्शन मींस ओनली ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर सीट. इधर तो ऐसे हर बार थोड़ी ना ये वाली डेथ वाली सिचुएशन इतनी बार रिपीट नहीं होती. If he will die again by election. अगेन वैसे तो नहीं होगा, एक ही जन दो बार नहीं बनेगा, दूसरा वाला
बोला कि आप पार्टी में वैसे ज्वाइन कर लो। आप पॉलिटिक्स में क्यों जाते हैं? आप सीरियस इसको भी बंद करवा दो।
आई एम नॉट इन द पॉलिटिक्स, माय फैमिली में भी।
सर गोवा में तो अलग केस हुआ था, उसके बाद
कहाँ पर?
मनोहर पर्रिकर का तो फिर उसके बाद में उसकी पार्टी ने कुछ दिन तो फिर उसके अंदर तो अलग हो गया ना।
जस्ट स्पीक लाउडली।
उनकी डेथ के बाद इलेक्शन हुए नहीं अभी तक।
उनकी डेथ एज अ सीएम हुई थी, तो उनके वहां पर एमएलए की पोस्ट पे हो गए, उनकी पर्टिकुलर जो थी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी, वहां पर पूरे स्टेट में इलेक्शन नहीं होते, जो उनकी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी है केवल वहीं पर होंगे। जैसे ऐसा होगा नहीं, मैं खरगोन का एग्जांपल ले रहा हूँ फॉर एग्जांपल द करंट एमएलए इज रिजाइनिंग और ऐसा कुछ होता है, तो क्या होगा, केवल खरगोन कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में चुनाव हो गया, हर जगह नहीं होगा। जस्ट लाइक झाबुआ में ऐसा हुआ था कि जो करंट एमएलए थे उनकी डेथ हो गई अभी कुछ समय पहले, तो फिर से केवल झाबुआ कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में इलेक्शन हो गया। फर्स्ट बेंच
सीएम की जगह उनकी पार्टी ने संभाल लिया उसके बाद सीएम की जगह उनकी पार्टी का आ जाएगा।
हाँ, उन्हीं की पार्टी में से कोई फिर वो उनकी पार्टी के मेंबर्स चुनेंगे कोई लीडर और फिर उसको सीएम बना देंगे अगर वो मेजॉरिटी में है।
जो कैंडिडेट को डेथ हो गया वो जीतने के बाद तो उसकी पार्टी का कोई दूसरे मेंबर को बिठा सकते हैं ना,
फिर से इलेक्शन हो।
चलो बोलते बोलते गया तो फिर
लेट हर कंप्लीट। वो फिर उनके आपसी एग्रीमेंट पे डिपेंड करता है। यहाँ पर ऐसा कोई कंपल्सन नहीं है कि अलायंस का जो सबसे बड़ी पार्टी वही बने। फॉर एग्जांपल आप बिहार का लें, बिहार में सबसे बड़ी पार्टी बीजेपी बन गई थी, बट जो सीएम है वो जेडीयू के, तो वो म्यूचुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग पे डिपेंड है। ओके, candidates who are known to have spent a lot of money on buying candidates who are known to have spent a lot of money on buying votes and those with known criminal connection often lose the election. अब ये सब points क्या कर रहे हैं? All these points show that in India we have free and fair process of election, because fourth point, it shows that the candidate who have spent a lot of money for winning or the candidates who have criminal connection, they oftenly lose the election because the voters are aware that whom they have to vote. Next, barring very few disputed elections, the electoral outcomes are usually accepted as people's verdict by the defeated party, and generally in our system scenario, the defeated party simply accept their failure and they simply welcome the winning party. हमारा ये एक अच्छा ट्रेंड है, एक्सेप्टिंग है सर। Okay, challenges to free and fair election. No doubt we have seen some steps by which we can say that our elections are free and fair, but some challenges are also there which are very difficult to be resolved. So let us discuss that also. Come, who is coming to read?
Challenges to free and fair election. All this leads to a simple conclusion. Elections in India has been basically free and fair. The party that wins an elections and forms government does so because people has chosen it over its rivals. This may Questions of this kind bring the many limitations and challenges of Indian elections to our attention.
Okay,
This
fine.
is it.
Now, let us discuss some challenges also which are very difficult to be resolved and which makes a question mark on the process of free and fair elections. For example, like हमने अभी सारी पॉजिटिव चीजें देखी है, but every coin has two faces. We have seen the positive sides that many ministers lose the election, anti-incumbency means those who are ruling currently they can lose the election. All these things are in favor of free and fair process, but some challenges are also there which gives a question mark. For example, like there are many candidates who win the election on the basis of money or the bribe or gifts they have gifted to the people or the voters of their constituency to gain the vote. Some like all these things doesn't come out. The main thing is all this information, all this news, they don't make it public. Basically, sometimes it happens that some questions are in our mind that why this happened that every time the people who are rich they contest the election, they take part in the election. Why not any common man can come into the politics and they contest the election? And if someone is coming, why she or he cannot win the election? Because it is all about money power. Those who have money only they can, those who can spend only they can come in the politics and only they can win the election generally, in general. But we have some cases also. It is said that Aam Aadmi Party, like they are common people and ultimately some common man, some common women are coming from the public and they are serving. So there are many examples of this also that poor people or those who belong to middle class family they have also won the elections. Now some points are also there. Candidates and parties with a lot of money may not be sure of their victory, but they do enjoy a big and unfair advantage over smaller parties and independents. Now what happened? The people or the candidate belonging to big parties or rich families, they simply have more powers as compared to the candidates, those who don't have much money and money power, you can say. So ultimately what will happen? जो independent candidate है like Nirdali, party will no party is there to provide the fund. So ultimately he or she has to win the election according to their own reputation or their own level of finance. In some parts of the country, candidates with criminal connection have been able to push others out of the electoral race and secure a ticket from major party. Now what happened? Because of muscle power and they have criminal connections, they simply get the ticket from party because the party also thinks that he has the muscle power and he can win the election. So हमारी पार्टी की ये सीट हो जाएगी. That is why some party give the tickets to such people with the criminal contacts, so that they can win the election on the basis of muscle power. And even sometimes it happens, we have a town in Barwani district where what happened, a particular candidate belonging to a particular party, his mother was contesting in the election and he scared each and every candidate belonging to other parties that if you are going to take part in the election, just see the result after that. So nobody took part in the election, nobody contested in the election, and that particular his mother won the election without even, I will not disclose, I can't disclose right now here. Okay, I'll tell after that. Okay, in some parts of the country, some families and tend to dominate political parties. Tickets are distributed to relatives from these families. This is very common point, nepotism. Bhai Bhatijava. What happened? The members belonging to the same family, they continue to contest the election, even they win the election. Like we have many parties, I am not going to take the names here also, where all the family members are taking the part in the election and they are simply using their legacy. They are like monarchies going on and simply they are playing the main role in the major role in the party. Very often elections offer little choice to ordinary citizens, for both the major parties are quite similar to each other both in policies and practices. अब होता क्या है जनरली पॉलिसीज और प्रैक्टिसेस में अंतर होता है, कथनी करनी में अंतर, मीन्स वो बोलते कुछ और है होता कुछ और है. Smaller parties and independent candidates suffer a huge disadvantage compared to bigger parties, and smaller parties, those who have low fund raising and all that, they suffer a huge loss because of the money power of another candidate, and they get so much disadvantage. So this is it for today. We will continue tomorrow. I think the chapter is almost over. Okay, so let us complete this last paragraph also. So this kind of challenges, no doubt, they exist in India, but the main thing is ultimately the faith in the democracy is the thing which has kept alive the enthusiasm of election and all democratic processes. That is why citizens, social activists and organizations have been demanding reforms in our electoral system. So there are many challenges, that is why all the social reformers and people are demanding to have a change in electoral system, so that common people can also take part and they can also win the election. The changes like a candidate can only contest the election for 2 times. इससे क्या होगा, दूसरों को मौका मिलेगा. और a strict rule should be made for spending money while the election, मतलब लोग पैसे बांट के नहीं वोट लेंगे. और अगर कोई पकड़ा जाता है, there should be some punishable steps कि भाई तुम्हारा जो कैंडिडेसी वो कैंसिल हो जाए, आप फिर वो चुनाव नहीं लड़ सकते. तो all some strict steps should be taken. After that many more points are there कि भाई एक परिवार से from one family only one member can take part. After that nobody will take part. तो इससे क्या होगा, दूसरे ये जो नेपोटिज्म वाली बात है या फिर लीगेसी वाली मोनार्की वाली टाइप जो सिस्टम है वो खत्म हो जाएगा, दूसरे लोगों को चांसेस मिलते रहेंगे. So there are many more points, many more things are there which can be brought in the practice so that हमारा इलेक्टोरल सिस्टम थोड़ा और अच्छा हो सके. So this is it for today.